Okay. How to stop daydreaming and take action? Why do I get so lost in my head instead of getting to work? Am I
Fear.
self-sabotaging? Yeah. Yes,
Fear.
you don't feel you deserve this. You don't feel you deserve the success.
And
So you're
fear,
running
bro.
yourself.
If you're
actions
frozen,
congruent
bro.
with the real beliefs. I'm frozen.
No, I'm saying he's frozen.
Yeah, go ahead.
He's frozen. Okay. Anyone who says thought loops or these kind of words, they're trying to say I'm frozen, right? And
Your actions will manifest your beliefs, whether it's for good or for bad, or whether you know it or not. If you believe something subconsciously, you will act that out. And if you believe bad things about yourself, you're going to self-sabotage anytime a good opportunity comes up.
there is a rule to Tucker Carlson winning. You know, he does something that I don't even do. On that Cuomo interview, he said, I've never, for the last 20 years, the highest paid Fox News guy, Tucker Carlson, he said, I've never looked at comment sections. I'm like, what? But basically he says he'll never think of what was and what is. He's just thinking of, being in the moment with his family, but really the future. I'm like, yo, a human being should never think of what was or what is. Because what is usually what is happening to me. What a bitch little faggot mindset. What is happening? What is happening to you? There's people dying in Gaza. You're frozen in some thought loops like a little pussy ass bitch. You don't have a conscience that yells at you, bro. Come on.
That's what progressives push, right? That you could change from day to day, right? That what I am right now is what I've always been. That's a ridiculous concept. You have to have an understanding of your past. You have to have an understanding of the continuity that brought you to where you are.
There has to be a Saiyan in your head, bro. There has to be a Super Saiyan version of your.
You have to have some from moment to moment,
bro. You talk.
Yeah, you explain it.
You should have a Super Saiyan idealistic version of yourself. Like mine used to be like, yo, I want a big beard and bitches, and now I just want a bunch of money and energy, right? There's these. How do you not have these visions, bro? What the fuck? Do you know why you don't have these visions? Because you have visions of the past that led you here. You know, the interesting.
Don't fall for the trap. Don't fall for that trap of, oh, you have to live in the moment and what you feel right now is what you've always felt. That's a ridiculous concept.
What do you mean?
If there's one, I guess it's the progressive movement, right? That I feel like a man at this right now, and I feel like a woman tomorrow, and I feel like this and that. It's they're trying to push this thing where you don't have a history, you don't have a future. You're just completely reactionary. What I'm feeling right now is what is how I'm always going to feel, etc. And or it might change, from moment to moment. It's a crazy concept. The number one thing I teach in counseling is know who you are, know where you came from. I'm 30 years old now. Imagine if I didn't know the last 30 years of my life.
Yeah. Well, actually, some people play a video.
You become a completely reactionary person. You're at the whim of the world.
Yeah.
You have to know who you are.
Some people play a video game, and then they're like, I'm 30. What just happened in the last 10 years? Whereas if you ask me, I'll say, I went to Barcelona, I went to Spain, I went to Japan, I went to Mexico, I went to the US, I changed careers, I did this. Mine's a whole adventure story, and actually the healthiest thing I never get to talk about. Have you ever storyboarded your life? Like on a Sunday morning, you just say, well, who was I at 21? You open your Snapchat 22, and you make a timeline of everything you've done, and it gives you this sense of individuation. Yeah, have you ever done that?
That's exactly what I teach my clients. I've done that for myself. It is the most powerful thing you can do. And for good or for bad, you might draw that whole timeline out and realize you don't have shit on there. You've done nothing. That's a wake-up call. So either way, it's going to work out for you.
Yeah. And by the way, I believe in hating yourself if you're active. If you're passive, then stop hating yourself. But if you're active, like for example, it's like shedding skin. When you do social shit, you go, that's not the real me. I'm not that social. But then you start becoming social and you start pitying the old you, and you want to just take off that snake skin.
Yeah. And the natural position is to be social. So if you're not, something likely would have happened.
Yeah. I mean,
something is stunting that.
It's crazy how the greatest answer in a symbolic form would just be the crest of courage. Like you have to be courageous in life because there's no other option. Not because, I want to be brave or I want to live in despair. Like there's no other option, right? It should be instinct.
I feel like it's not much fun when we agree. I feel like we agree on most things.
Yeah, I tried to get it spicy.
Yeah. I'll be the contrarian. I don't mind being playing devil's advocate.